Hello, everybody. This is the Eiffel Tower podcast. My name is Oliver G. I'm here to help you find things around Paris, meet interesting characters, the kind of people that make the City of Lights shine. And this show is brought to you by Eiffel Tower Walking Tours. Eiffel Tower Walking Tours, I was actually thinking about this the other day. I think there's two kinds of walking tours. And I say this because I've seen a lot of them around lately. One is the type where some guide you never met, never heard of, from some brand you got no idea about, stands there reading or at least memorizing some script with all these dates and dead kings and so on. And then there's fun and entertaining tours from the mind and the pen of a podcast host you know and trust. So check out the Eiffel Tower tours. We've got the Marais, Montmartre, and since this week, a half-day tour of the Marais. More about that at the end of the episode. There's a little plug for my own tours. But today's episode is with my wife, Lina and I.
Hello, everyone.
And we're going to talk a little bit about the new district that we've moved to. The big reveal, if you will. And it will come after this intro music by Press Maxim. Before anything else, Lena, welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much. I've been on a bit of a hiatus.
Yeah.
Hiatus.
We've been super duper busy. We moved into a place. We've been doing a lot of stuff here. I've been painting even, which is...
You have.
That's out of my character.
You've been painting both rooms and paintings. So.
That's true. And so have you been doing a lot of paintings. Mm-hmm. But we're not going to do a big song and dance, but I think a lot of people already know where we live. Mm-hmm. But the answer is... on the right bank, near the Bastille. The clue is in the past couple of episodes, really.
Yeah, you went very local, to be fair.
It is the 12th arrondissement. And we never lived, so we've been 8 years in Paris. We've lived, here's where we lived. The 2nd, the 11th, the 18th, so Montmartre, the 7th, which is like tourist heaven. And now, I think kind of the opposite, the 12th.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to try and put it a bit more on the map because, spoiler alert, I love it here.
It is so nice. And it's what I love about all the places we lived is that they're also different. And now it's a big contrast to, well, especially the 7th, where we just came from. And yeah, I just love it. I love the 7th too, but this is very different.
Well, I think there's probably people at home who maybe haven't listened to our big countdown season and who've, when they hear 12th, it's nothing but a number, or 7th, just a number. Fair enough.
Yeah.
To spell it out a little bit, though, 7th is like Eiffel Tower.
It's grand and big and splendid.
Many tourists.
Exactly.
Lots to do.
But also really quite empty and dead, especially at night.
Exactly. Funny that you said dead. And typically an older population. Mm-hmm. Whereas the 12th, very happening, vivant. That's what a lot of people say about it.
It's young, lots of young families, so we fit right in. That's how we feel, at least. And yeah, it's happening.
And we chose, I mean, a lot of people, I know a lot of people are interested in this story, but I'll keep it sort of, this is a show about Paris, not about where we live. But I know people want to know, but we just, someone got in contact and said they were moving out and there was a free apartment and we came and we took it and we've been exploring this whole month. The past 3 episodes that people have met along the way, the Marché d'Aligre, fantastic.
Yeah, local market.
I want to talk about the viaduct a little as well. Mm-hmm. But before we get to that, this difference in the neighborhoods in terms of tourists, in the 7th, tourists everywhere. And everything is geared towards tourists.
And everyone's used to it.
Yeah. And a lot of the shops even say English or English spoken, or they have a lot of, like, Rue Saint-Dominique in the 7th. Like, it's like little America there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's even an American shop.
Yeah.
And there's the American
church.
There's the university.
Yeah. Exactly.
But here, when I was filming a walk show in the 12th the other day with Augusta, the photographer, I was walking down a side street and I started filming something on the ground, and some French guy, maybe 50-year-old French guy, comes up and pretends to take a photo of us and goes, tourists.
So he's like mocking you for taking photos of something.
And at first I was kind of like, what was that all about? And then I realized maybe there just aren't many tourists around here.
No. Yeah, it's definitely more of a local vibe.
And you know what else? Speaking of, and I have a feeling this is going to be, because it's next to the Marais as well. I have a feeling it's really undiscovered. There's people that's, I'm sure, listening going, I've been to the 12th before, and so have we, but I think there's more to it. For example, another walk show. So I've done 2 Patreon walk shows this week. The other one was down in the Bassin de l'Arsenal, which is the waterway that connects the Bastille, the canal under the Bastille to the Seine. And I walked along that little marina with all the boats.
It's so charming.
Super lovely.
So
and
nice.
I know for a fact Jodie Beam, a long time Paris visitor over 30 years, messaged after that walk and said, this was amazing. Never been down there. Can't believe what a gem.
Good.
So, I get that feeling too. There's so many things here we haven't done. So we've sort of been getting deeper into it. We went to the ground control the other night.
It's like a huge playground for grown-ups, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's also kid-friendly.
It's funny. So, what is it? It's like
a massive
food hall
hall, but also with some shops and some. There are people singing karaoke in one room. It's like big and open, but different sort of
table tennis
compartments,
bars, outdoor
exactly.
section, enormous.
No, it's really cool.
And I was kind of surprised. I think anyone who comes to Paris under the age of 30 should definitely go there. Cheaper as well. It's cheap.
Yeah.
Anyone under 40 should almost certainly go there, as in to go and hang out and check it out. And anyone over 40, go and check it once. You might, it might not be your vibe, but it's
Don't be so judgy. You might love it.
No, but I just mean based on the people that are there.
Yeah, for sure.
And it felt like 95% locals as well.
But also, I felt like it was really friendly. It's like a everyone's welcome kind of vibe.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to say before I give us a little flashback to the past. By total coincidence, I met the deputy mayor of the 12th today in the Early Bird Cafe that I featured on the show a couple of weeks ago, or maybe last week even, time's flying, and had a good chat to him about the district. And one thing I didn't think about that he brought up, the Bois de Vincennes is part of this neighbourhood. So it's really a huge district.
Yeah,
It's a big forest out in the corner.
Oh, wow. I didn't know it was actually part of it.
Administratively, in any case. And, maybe I'll get someone from the town hall on the show. But don't worry, everyone. We're not just going to be focusing on the 12th now that we live here. But I wanted to get...
We're just infatuated. We're newly in love.
Well, it's funny because when we were going to move here, I sensed that I was more keen on it than you at first.
Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe.
I think you were still deep in the 7th.
Yeah. I was rooted there.
Well, I've got something that might be a surprise for you to hear. For context, if you haven't listened to the show for a long time, a year ago exactly, in fact, when did this video go up? It must have been a year ago, almost to the day. We were going around every district, all 20 districts, and spending a day there. You remember?
I do.
Night in the hotel. So here we stayed in that movie-themed hotel.
Yeah.
And went to the restaurants, bars, blah, 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 saw all the things, and then recommended stuff,
We
right?
did go to ground control, didn't we?
We did, yeah. And the Train Bleu, the restaurant.
That's right.
This was a good district.
Yeah.
Anyway, I found a video from it. I haven't listened to the podcast again. That would be fun to do. But I went and looked at the YouTube video we did, and at the end, I asked for your final thoughts on the 12th. Do you remember what you said?
No.
Okay, so this is footage. This is audio of us up on the Coulee Vert.
I feel like I'm on trial or something. You got some
Well, do you
old
think
evidence.
it was positive or negative?
Probably positive.
Okay, here we go. Here's what you said.
The 12th arrondissement, definitely worth a visit. Final thoughts?
I really liked it. You know how you were so into the 14th? I'm very into the 12th.
So we might move here one day?
I'm moving.
Could happen. As for us,
What a little premonition.
Isn't that weird?
Wow.
A year ago you said I'm moving.
All right, well, look at us.
And
Here we are.
Yeah. So, look, this is going to be a shorter episode than usual because I've already gone deep into, I've drunk deep of the cup of the 12th arrondissement in the past couple of weeks. But, I just wanted to give everyone a little update on where Eiffel Tower headquarters are now, essentially.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind... I'm quite keen on inventing a tour around here, a walking tour, because I've got a suspicion that this is going to be the next place in Paris?
Well, I just love that it's how central it is and how local it is at the same time. It's like an extension of the Marais. It's great.
And that, it is, exactly, because it's over from the Bastille.
Yeah.
And then it begins, and you've got the Coulevat elevator walkway
Which
straight
is
away.
so nice. And I never really got, I've heard people talk about it. It's like, oh yeah, it's this old, what is it, viaduct.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk
and
about.
then
Yes.
they redone it, and you have like this green, beautiful walkway 5 kilometers on top, and then underneath in the arches are old ateliers or something. And I was like, okay, whatever, yeah, good,
Yeah.
I guess. But don't you?
I'm
you
totally
love it?
with you on this. I was interested in what you
Yeah.
say, because I feel, maybe because it's hard to describe what it is, I feel that no one's done a really good job, at least to us, of selling it. No one's
Yeah, I
made me
never
want to
really
come here.
got
No.
it.
Like, because if you think about it, if just on paper, if someone says it's an old, imagine an old train line, like a bridge, a viaduct.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, okay, you haven't got me yet. That they've turned into a garden.
You
okay.
can walk on it.
Yeah,
And you're
okay.
like, okay, that's
But
okay,
but I
good.
haven't finished. Underneath the arches, they have shops. Okay, craft shops with weird things. All right.
Yeah, it sounds like, hard. I don't really want to say it, but like very hippie-ish.
Yeah, but
That's bad to say that, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's.
I don't mean it in bad. I
no,
do mean it
but
in
I
a bad way.
I think, and I don't know if we're in any position to just. I mean, we can do our best, and I've been trying to over the past couple of weeks. But what I've like walking along that viaduct.
Yeah.
There is, 30 to 50 different shops. And you got to take the time to look in them, go in them, meet
And
the
they're
people.
all so amazing. It's like really high quality stuff. We have a trumpet maker. There is a violin maker, a harp maker,
And
a
they're 3
glass
different shops.
blower. I mean,
Not
a
to mention-
marmalade cooker.
Yeah, and there's one
place.
woman who makes a whole bunch of things from the skin of cane toads.
Yeah.
Toads.
Yeah.
And that does sound
that,
really weird.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
like,
great.
They're all making it happen. The
Exactly.
gin distillery, the chocolate shop. So I think the secret with it is don't listen to us or listen to anyone talk about it. Is you next time you're in Paris, just start at one side, because I think a lot of people would go there once and they'd walk along the top bit and maybe check out the bottom quickly. But like walk in, check it out. And
Yeah, make a little half day of it. Check out the whole viaduct up and down, and then go and have lunch at the market, and that sort of thing. Very
I think
nice.
you'll find something. And I've walked it now with 10 different people maybe, and it's so fascinating to see what catches people's eye. Because there is there's art shops, there's musicians, there's furniture makers. There's just something for everyone. Really
No,
cool.
it's great, and lots of great coffee shops in this area.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
So,
So far,
big
my
plus.
allegiance is with Early Bird, because they've been on the show. I updated my now famous best coffee in every arrondissement to feature them. That's an ever evolving list. but-
Yes, well, it's very relevant. I'm glad they took a spot.
And now it's time to check out some restaurants and stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. Like I said, we'll keep it short. We just wanted to give you a little update and let you know what we're up to. And if you want the best chance of bumping into us on the street, it's probably going to be around here somewhere for a while, I think. So I'm not going to do a final thoughts on your weekend. So
It stresses me out.
But yeah, there it is. The update, the 12th arrondissement, the 12e arrondissement, east of Paris. Worth a look. Next time you're in the Marais, wander over this way. As for me, I'll be doing more regular. In fact, I've got the season finale planned. And if everything goes to plan, that will either be next week or the next week. And then, and this is a big maybe, because I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes on this one. We might have a mini-series, which I've never done before. Not a season, but a mini-series about somewhere else in France. No clues. Somewhere I've been visiting. And then a season to end all seasons, which has already taken more research than anything I've ever done. And I'm extremely excited. Everyone I've talked to about it is extremely excited.
It's already looking very good.
Like you are quite involved in the idea, I think.
Yeah.
Was it your idea?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I
no,
think
you
you're the
named it. You
mastermind.
named it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I just named it.
All right. As
More
I
on that
said,
later.
that'll keep us going behind the scenes for a while. This is the Eiffel Tower podcast. Thanks to everybody who watched the live walk shows, the Patreon members this week. I think there's still time. I think today's the last day, if you're listening to this when it comes out, to get that free CD from Press Maxon. I've put a survey out on Patreon. Just scroll down a little bit and I'll send you a CD in the mail. Otherwise, let's go and explore the 12th arrondissement, Lina.
Will do.
Take it away, Press.